Hey guys, Mike here. So today, I'm here to talk to you about Dragged Across Concrete. In this review, I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film, and whether or not you guys should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler-free. However, if you don't want to know anything about the film, and you want to go in completely blind, then it's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we?
We have the skills and the right to acquire proper compensation.
So, Dragged Across Concrete stars Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn. The movie is also written and directed by S. Craig Zahler, who also wrote and directed Brawl in Cell Block 99 and Bone Tomahawk. In Dragged Across Concrete, Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn's characters are police detectives who recently go on a drug bust, and after some less than professional conduct, they end up getting suspended for 6 weeks. Due to the lack of income, they decide to stake out this local criminal in the hopes of getting lots of money to pretty much see them through their suspension. So, Dragged Across Concrete for me was another one of those lovely little gems where I go into it pretty much knowing nothing about it. All I knew about this one was title, who wrote and directed it, and who starred in it. That's pretty much it. So, I go into it having pretty much no expectations, so realistically can't be that disappointed. So first of all, everyone gives really good performances in this movie, but the clear two standouts are Mel Gibson and Vince Vaughn, as they're the ones who we spend the most time with. Every detail you find out about their characters just makes you want to find out even more about them. The other thing they do that gets them suspended is definitely over the line. You do see it from a certain point when they kind of explain their side of it. Though I would obviously not commend anything they do in the movie, I do think that it was quite interesting seeing it from their side. And again, like I said, the main reason I went to go see this was because it's from the same writer and director of Bone Tomahawk and Brawl in Cell Block 99. Now, I didn't see Brawl in Cell Block 99, but I did hear good things about it. But I did see Bone Tomahawk. And for me, it was one of these rare movies that really took me by surprise with just the interesting characters and the insane amount of violence that's in this one. And because of that, I thought they were going to bring it over to Dragged Across Concrete. I mean, this movie has an 18 rating, and I think the last movie that I saw that had an 18 rating was probably Revenge, and that movie definitely had its 18 rating, much like this one. Though I would say that Dragged Across Concrete isn't as violent as Revenge, but when it does go there, it really does go there. And I would say that Dragged Across Concrete really does have a Tarantino-esque kind of vibe. In the sense there are multiple different stories going on, and it's just interesting to see each one interacting with the other and how they actually affect each other. For example, there's this one story thread with this woman who works at a bank and has recently just finished her maternity leave, but she's finding it hard to go back to work because she doesn't want to be away from her baby, and I'm just thinking, oh geez, what is the point of this story? I'm just not rooting for this character in the slightest. I don't care, I just want to get back to the main story. But I say, when you get to the end of her story arc and just finding out all these details about her just makes the actual end result more devastating. I'd say probably my biggest issue with this one, if I had any real gripes with this one, would be with the fact that it's very dialogue heavy. I mean, with a title like Dragged Across Concrete, I really thought they were going to be a lot more gritty, a lot more violent, a lot more in your face, but no, it's more the fact of just the setup for the third act. But having said that, I definitely wasn't bored. The movie kept me interested until the third act, and it just made the third act more impactful when it actually happened. And the third act, I'd say, is where they really drive home this Tarantino-esque kind of style. Overall, guys, I really liked this one. It was really well acted, the story was told really well, the script was good. Yeah, everything about this movie was just really enjoyable. Though having said that, this is a hard one for me. Because on the one hand, I personally quite enjoyed this movie, but I can understand why people would find it a bit boring or a bit hard to follow or just a bit uninteresting. So, that brings me on to whether or not you guys should go and see it. Now, I would say that this is not one for the cinema because there's nothing really that happens in this that would be enhanced by being on a big screen. I think this is one that you should kind of sit at home and just enjoy in kind of a smaller screen in a more concentrated environment. But if what I've said makes you want to go see it in the cinema, then by all means, go support this movie. Okay guys, that's my review for Dragged Across Concrete. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And what's your favourite gritty 18 rated movie? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!